Speaking of don't try this at home, the Jackass movie, have you seen it? That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It is. Those guys, shout out to that whole crew, Johnny Knoxville and all these
Steve-O
guys.
And
it was so funny.
it's so funny.
And I was so impressed with how they handled like, hey, we're all old now and we're still doing crazy stuff.
It was interesting that, like how they pulled it off because you know the crew you know and love.
Yeah.
And then they brought in this new crew of like younger, fun, like 20 and maybe 30-year-old kids. I think most of them are 20s actually, who were down to try all this crazy shit. It's so funny to watch 20-year-olds do the stunts and just go like boop boop and bounce up. And they're like, that hurt. And then you see these guys 50 doing it and they're like, like can barely fucking move. And you're like, oh yeah, this happens when you age. It's a good thing you had some of them. But it was really entertaining. New, like such crazy new ideas, and I laughed my ass off.
So did I.
Yeah, so funny.
This show, I mean, I loved it when it first came out. This show, this brand can do no wrong by me. I LOL at stupid stuff like this all the time.
The saddest thing I've heard though, is that I don't want to give everything away, but that the last bit really actually hurt Knoxville.
Oh,
like has some residual effects. You know, you really got fucked up doing that.
What these guys won't do for a laugh.
I know.
It just goes to show like how much they like what they do, and comedy is.
And people do.
Love what you do.
It's so funny. It's so, and they fuck with each other all day.
Yeah.
You know, that shit. Like,
so good.
It reminds you of being in school. I think that's the part of you. That camaraderie that ends. You have it a little bit, I think, in the like if you're in comedy because you're in a kind of jokey world. But most comedians draw the line in their circles about like pranking each. You know, they don't really prank each other. You kind of do that when you're new, when you're like open micing and you're figuring this whole world out. You guys joke with each other and people and roast each other. That happens with comics.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
It's very fun. But pranks, like the way these guys hurt each other for a laugh, you know.
Oh, it's so slapdicky.
Yeah.
I think I love slapdick humor so much. I just love it. God bless those dudes.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I always think about like those interviews where the actors are like, we were doing pranks on each other on the set. And I'm like, what an annoying asshole. You're trying to just work and some dickhead put a bucket of water or whatever over your door. Like, God, fuck right off.
Yeah,
right?
I think most people hit an age where they're like, nah.
Don't prank me, shithead. I'm tired.
That's kind of, you get through that in college. College is kind of the end of that for most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, it's kind of mean to fucking.
It kind of is. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's mostly dudes doing it to dudes.
Usually.
I mean, one time.
Or sadistic dudes doing it to women.
Right.
I knew a few of those.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they do?
It's probably better off mic.
Sure. Gosh. Yeah, women generally don't appreciate getting pranked.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's a girl thing.
No, I never would because I was weird because I wanted girls to like me.
Right.
Yeah.
You wanted to get laid.
Yeah, that was the whole
You didn't want to terrify chicks.
No. Thank you for watching that highlight here from YMH Studios. That was a highlight or a clip, whichever word you prefer. You watched it, and there are so many more little bite-sized episode things. They're just click them. Maybe it's someone screaming or bleeding. Maybe it's just laughing at someone, making fun of them.